Did you know that your Myers-Briggs personality type can seriously affect your marriage and personal relationships, not to mention your career? Are you an IFTP, an ESTJ? I'm Rena Hedeman, professional certified coach, and in this video, I'm going to tell you about the 4 key sides of your personality based on the Myers-Briggs personality type indicator test, and how knowing and understanding your own type can seriously boost your success and fulfillment in your close relationships and your career. Have you ever argued with your honey about what you want to do on a Saturday night? One of you wants to go to that big party, but the other just wants to chill out, just the two of you? Or on a weekend morning, one of you makes a to-do list and a schedule, while the other prefers to just take the day as it comes and be more spontaneous? Or at work, maybe you're super detail-oriented and organized, so it drives you crazy that your colleague isn't. As much as we often get frustrated with others in our lives who don't think the same way we do, as much as we like to think we're right, the truth is our personality types are just different. I have no affiliation with Myers-Briggs or anything. I've just studied it extensively as a career and life coach. I first took the test 17 years ago, and it has helped me enormously in my marriage and in various jobs and roles I've played, including business owner, mother, daughter, sister, friend, you name it. You see, it measures how we think, make decisions, and relate to people and situations around us. I'm going to give you a quick overview and tell you how you can find out your unique 4-letter type. There are 4 main facets or quadrants of the Myers-Briggs personality indicator, which is based on psychological theories developed first by Carl Jung. The first quadrant is extrovert introvert. The second is sensing intuition. The third is thinking feeling, and the fourth is judging perceiving. Now, if you're not familiar with these terms, and even if you are, the names used here are pretty misleading and unclear if you ask me. But I'll explain what they're all about. And at the risk of getting too personal, I'll tell you my personality type and my husband's, and how knowing our types has really helped us have better communication, mutual understanding, and a solid marriage for almost 17 years. Okay, I'm an ENFJ. That stands for extrovert, intuition, feeling, judging. Well, you obviously know what extrovert and feeling mean, but the words intuition and judging don't mean what they sound like at all. Well, I mean, at least for this test. But let's look at introvert extrovert first. This is not the same thing as being shy versus self-confident, as many people incorrectly assume. It's about how you get your energy and how you like to focus your attention. Being an extrovert, I really like being around a lot of people and activity. That's not to say I don't need my alone time too sometimes, but I recharge my batteries by interacting with people and sharing ideas. My husband, on the other hand, is an introvert. And although he's totally fine with going to parties and being with a large group of friends, that does not recharge his batteries. What does is being alone or with one other person, say reading quietly or listening to music. So on a Saturday night, I'd be psyched to go to a party. I love seeing my friends and meeting new people. I find it so interesting and stimulating to get to know them and learn what their passions are. It energizes me. My husband, on the other hand, in that particular situation, prefers to have long conversations with just 1 or 2 people the entire evening. But his first choice for the evening would probably be to go out for dinner or a movie, just the 2 of us instead. So does that mean he's antisocial and I'm shallow or superficial? Absolutely not. It simply means we're wired differently. We recharge our batteries differently. So knowing this, we try to support each other's needs and make sure we keep a balance of both in our lives together. The second quadrant is sensing intuition. Pay no attention to those words because, as I said before, they're really not descriptions at all if you ask me. This quadrant is important because it's how we communicate and approach the world around us. People who are sensing tend to be very detail-oriented, organized, and to the intuitive type, they might even seem like control freaks. Intuitive types tend to prefer to look at the big picture. They're more conceptual in how they look at things. If you ask a sensing person where the restroom is, for example, they'll give you a very detailed direction, like, you see that green door? Well, go a few steps past that, then take a left. About 20 feet down the hall, you'll find it, 3rd door on the right. The intuitive person will say, turn left over there, and it's on your right. When I was younger, it used to really bug me when my dad would give me directions anywhere because they were so detailed. I swear, he'd say things like, after the stop sign, you'll pass 3 rose bushes on your right, then you go exactly 5/8 of a mile and you'll see a sign that says children at play, and then, I mean, obviously I'm exaggerating, but you get the picture. Clearly, my dad is sensing and I'm intuition. I'm definitely more of a big picture thinker and communicator. The third quadrant is thinking, feeling. These words are pretty self-evident. It relates to how we perceive the world and how we make decisions. Thinkers prefer to make decisions based on facts, reason, and logical analysis. Feelers, on the other hand, like to make decisions based on what their values are and what personally feels right to them deep down inside. They tend to trust their gut. The fourth quadrant is judging, perceiving. Another one where the words seem to make no sense. It has nothing to do with being judgmental or perceptive. In a nutshell, a judging person prefers to plan and schedule things out. They like structure and organization. They love to-do lists. They don't feel comfortable with last-minute changes or surprises, and they feel satisfied when they complete tasks. A perceiver, on the other hand, likes to take things as they come, go with the flow. They prefer to leave things open-ended and flexible, and they get satisfaction from having many options available to them. Several of my friends tell me they often clash with their spouse on weekends because one of them is a planner and wants to schedule out their day, whereas the other wants to have no plan and leave their options wide open. Neither one is right or wrong. Each is just a different way of approaching our life experience. Most of us tend to be a little bit of both in each of the 4 quadrants, but we all usually feel more comfortable using one style over the other. Knowing how you tend to operate in each one of these 4 areas and being aware of your preferences can really help you seek out job situations that are more suitable for you and communicate better in relationships for more mutual support and understanding. So, you want to know what your Myers-Briggs personality type is? Or maybe you've already taken the test but want to know how to interpret your combo of letters to see what career is best suited for you or how to communicate better. I don't normally say this publicly, but send me an email and I'd be happy to share my resources for free. You can email me through my website, www.rinahedeman.com. You can see it below. And if you found this video helpful or interesting, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button down there. Oh, and while you're at it, hit the thumbs up button too. And if you have a question, put it in the comments below, and I promise to answer it. Thanks for watching Rina TV, for women ready to discover and design what's next.